know, it's so exciting to be here. I love you too. And what? I know. Get it out of your system. I know. It's the first day of fall. When Trump's colors are at their peak. No, really, the way his hair explodes and a riot of golds and reds, and his face is a rich umber, and it just makes you want to get out of the city and go antiquing in his chins. But can you believe the year's almost shot again? I don't know how this happens. I mean, soon the temperatures will be creeping into the teens. Oh, wait, I'm thinking of Anthony Weiner. Wait. I feel bad he's been a guest, but yeah, he got sent up the river this week. Anyway, what a week we had. So much destruction, the earthquake in Mexico, the hurricane in Puerto Rico, the health care bill in Congress. I mean, you watch the Senate go after health care just month after month. They never give up. It's like, don't you have some interns to harass? This was their third attempt now since Trump has been president to do this. This one was written by Lindsey Graham, and it's still, as we speak, it's still a few votes short. They don't have it to pass this monstrosity. And today, John McCain, again, yes, he said he would not support Lindsey's bill. So it is a good day for health care and a bad day for gay marriage, because Lindsey Graham said, I know one maverick who's going to sleep on the couch tonight. That's all I'm saying. But no, John McCain, I got to give it to him. He said, I cannot in good conscience vote for such a vague, irresponsible piece of legislation. And all the Republicans at once said, what's good conscience? No, I mean, but they're learning. You see, the problem with the other plans that they had was that they told the voters what was in them. So they didn't do that this time. They kind of kept it all a big secret. In fact, the CBO, that's the Congressional Budget Office, which scores these things, they haven't had it long enough to what they call score it. So they said they can only give it a partial analysis. And the partial analysis is, it's a piece of shit. But hey, if you think McLinsey are at odds this week, Trump and Kim Jong-un, fat man and little boy, as I call them, they are feuding again, and man, I love Kim. He called Trump a dotard, which is one of those words that people have stopped using, like presidential. But, you know, it's dotard. It's from Shakespeare. And, Mr. President, if you're watching, Shakespeare was a guy a long time ago. He wrote plays. Plays are like a movie, but the people are really there. I don't know what to do anymore, but... Now, I tell you something, North Korea is not the country that is on Trump's mind. That would be Russia. This Russia investigation, I know I say it every week, but it is heating up. Robert Mueller says he is very close to figuring out who in the Trump campaign was not a Russian spy. And, I mean, the things we find out this week, Paul Manafort, who was the Trump campaign manager, I know they try to deny it. Oh, he just came by a few times. He didn't even really have a desk here. Yes, he did. He was the campaign manager, and apparently he was giving private briefings to the Russian oligarchs who were connected to Putin. And Trump says, I know that sounds bad, but at no time during the campaign was he ever aware that he was running for president. He said he only found out about it after the election by watching Fox and Friends. Otherwise... But, you know, they can pretend all they want that the Russian interference didn't affect the election, but of course it did. It did in a big way, in many different ways, including these ads on Facebook. Have you seen this shit that went on? And now Mark Zuckerberg says he has agreed to turn over 3,000 election ads that were bought by a Russian troll farm And, you know, I hope we can at least all agree that foreigners should not be influencing our elections. If only we had thought of that 20 years ago when an Australian started Fox News.